Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it any.
He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 71 yards.
I wasn't even playing the game.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Now you can get your 3.
Down now after a loss of 2.
This defense
now you can get your 3.
In the first half, they've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else.
Since you all hyped up and all that good stuff, go and get your 3. Hey, I told you what to do already, right? You ain't want to listen to that, right? I know you do. I know you do. I know you do.
They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Should've.
And this is caught.
But nope, my ball.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out.
Good.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway.
That was wild right there. They called it pass interference. I ain't even touched the dude.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
It's the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And a Packer first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. coming up in 2 minutes' time. We'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That's complete right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a
Same dude. They say he can't catch with one hand. He can truck niggas, though.
Short, the Patriots' 3-yard line.
This nigga talking about broadcast the game. He ain't even watching.
And again, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Crosby for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Newton rolling to his right. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. 2 yards is the pickup, and it gives the Pats a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Catch is made by Harry. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Newton, and he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. 3rd and long, it's Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep is Tavon Austin. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Jones. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Green Bay.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he rifles one incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Newton looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And complete to Lewis over the middle. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. They go back to the ground with Jones. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult.
Every time I do that.
Intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
I'm just going to take that out the game.
And you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Don't give it back now. Yeah. Huh? I better know what you're about to do right now just because I said that. You better. Exactly.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's taken down inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Newton on first down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
At the Packers' 22-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Three yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Crosby with the
this one over.
Point, and it's now 21-7.
Patriots 7.
This
So
one
they
over.
throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Ooh. Well, we can kick like that because you know what? You probably going to get it right back to me. Especially when you try to put it in the air.
A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton.
I told you.
And his pass is intercepted for
I told you.
time today. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the